everyone, welcome to Consulting Monica. So this channel is about how to take charge of your mind and emotions so that you can actually have the capability and the stable enough platform on which you can build your life and achieve your dreams. So this channel is a support to that. You know, my nose is always itchy when I talk to you, and it's not because I'm nervous, so... Okay, so today I want to talk about how to overcome anxiety or stress or depression or any kind of negative emotions that are an impediment for you achieving your dreams. So what does anxiety mean? Let's first look at it, the causes that bring this into your life, because anxiety obviously is not a natural phenomenon, right? So to understand anxiety, we first need to understand how this mind works. Now, the basic requirement for your mind to work is to have a stable platform. That means that you should at least be peaceful on any given day, on any given moment. Now, on that foundation of peacefulness, you can build joyfulness. Yes. And once you are joyful within yourself as a choice every moment of every day, that's when you will actually achieve your goals, you will actually achieve your dreams. And even if you don't, hey, you're going to be happy, so who cares, right? So you want to reach to that point. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go for your goals, but I'm saying that if you're happy within yourself for no other reason, just for the purpose of being happy, whatever happens in your life, is a fun adventure and a challenge and an opportunity to grow. So that's how I see my life, and that's how you should see your life. So the problem is that your mind is not taking instructions from you. Now, if your mind is not taking instructions from you, that means that you are actually causing pain to yourself. And, you need to have a certain intelligence to actually torture yourself, to actually be depressed, to actually be negative. I mean, look at a dog. He eats his dinner pretty peacefully, and he's pretty joyful. He doesn't have the capability to torture himself with his own mind. He doesn't have that intelligence, but we as human beings do. So that's why it's so important to understand this mind, to understand the sophisticated mechanism, to understand how it works, so that then we can actually take charge of it. Only if you take charge of your mind and emotions, you will be able to actually build a stable platform from where you can achieve your dreams. And once you take charge of your mind and emotions, you'll see that you can transform yourself to levels that you just wouldn't think that you were capable before. Like me too, a couple of years back, I couldn't imagine. I never would have believed that one day I could be a life coach and I could actually have the capability to teach others how to crawl out of the hole in which they put themselves to. But actually, because I crawled out of that hole, now I can do it for other people. So it's very important to take charge of your mind and emotions. And to take charge of your mind and emotions, you need to understand how this mind works. I'm going to sneeze now. So how to take charge of your mind and emotion? How to build a stable platform in your mind so that on top of that, you can be joyful as a choice. Now, a lot of people would think that this is about intensity. This is not about intensity. This is about stability. You need a stable platform, and on top of that, you can build intensity that is used to your favor, because otherwise intensity is a disadvantage. You can be pretty intense at torturing yourself. And with that same intensity, if you would be peaceful within yourself, now it would have a completely different effect. I'm really going to sneeze now. You want to hear me sneeze? Okay. To make an analogy, so that you can understand how this platform works and why it's not about intensity but about stability. Now, for example, if you have a very sharp knife and let's say you want to cook something and you have to cut a piece of onion into very, very small slices. Now, you can have the sharpest knife in the world, but if your hand is shaking, if your hand is not stable enough, you will cut yourself. So that's how the mind works too. If you don't have a stable enough platform, the sharper a mind is, the harder you're going to suffer. The more you're going to suffer, the more you're going to cut yourself. And this is a metaphor for you torturing yourself. So you need to focus on stability first, not on intensity. It doesn't matter how sharp the knife is. Actually, if you are not stable, it's better to be blunt, really. So you need to bring that stability. Now, how to bring that stability? Well, A very good way to do it is to take anything or anyone in your life whom you admire or love, or who really means a lot to you, and it meant a lot to you and to your life, and really look at that person or thing or whatever it is. It could be your mentor, your best friend, your lover. I don't know, maybe you have a guru, maybe it could be faith, maybe it could be just God or whatever works for you. But to really look at that symbol, if I can call it like that, with as much love and appreciation and gratitude that you can. And if you do this every day, that kind of puts your mind out of the way. The minute you do that, your mind will settle down, your thoughts will settle down. And because when you come from a place of love and compassion and appreciation and gratitude, your mind will settle down. You cannot bring misery to yourself and be in gratitude at the same time. So if you do this, you will see that your mind will settle down, your thoughts will settle down, and you will just become peaceful. And once you are peaceful and your mind is out of the way, on top of that, you can bring that intensity and just choose to be happy in this moment right now. And that will dictate the quality of your life. So that's what I recommend you to focus on. So if you have any kind of emotional issues, such as being negative or stressed, or anxious or depressed, this is what I recommend you to start with, by putting yourself every day in as much love, compassion, empathy, appreciation. And it can be something as simple as to help other people. That helps you a lot. I do that every day, and I really have to say that it brings me an enormous stability. I'm peaceful all the time, and I'm joyful all the time. And even if this business wouldn't make me any money, I would still be happy because I get to help other people. Because to help other people as a life coach, you actually have to put their well-being above yours. So in those moments when I help them, I'm really peaceful and happy just because I do that, even if I'm not getting paid. So you should find something like that in your life to do that, because it will really transform you to the point where you wouldn't even imagine. Now, on top of this, I also definitely recommend some kind of yoga and meditation. So that really boosts up your system and really brings that peace into your life without you doing anything, just the yoga. So whichever way works for you, I suggest both. Yes. So I will put in the description box here the Yoga for Joy and Meditation from Isha Foundation, for which I volunteer. And I really recommend you to try them out. I started with them, and as simple as they may look like, they're very complex, very well thought, and they really changed my life. So it can change yours too. And of course, if you need any kind of other advices, please, you can find my Facebook profile in the description box and write me or schedule a free call with me, and we will sort this out together. So thank you so much for your time. And remember, you need to build a stable platform first. You need to be peaceful. On top of that, the sharpness of your mind will not be something that's working against you. And you can actually choose to be joyful on every present moment. Once you're joyful on every present moment, that actually will give you the capability to achieve your dreams. Because you have to understand that happiness is not a consequence of you achieving your goals. It's quite the other way around. Because you're happy now within yourself, happiness which has been built on a stable platform of your mind, because you achieve those goals, you can only achieve those goals if you are happy. Yes. So, and hey, if you don't achieve them anyway, you're happy. So even if you fail 100 times at reaching a certain goal in your life, now because you're stable and joyful within yourself, you're going to use every step of the way for your growth, and it's going to be fun, it's going to be an adventure, it's going to be interesting, as opposed to, you think that, hey, I'm only going to be happy when I'm going to make more money in my life, or I'm only going to be happy when I'm going to have a relationship, or get married, or have kids, or I don't know what else, buy a car, pick one. Yes, as long as you think like that, now automatically you're saying to yourself, well, I'm not allowed to be happy until I achieve it. And then, well, most likely you'll never achieve it. And if you will achieve it, you will realize, well, this doesn't make me happy. What now? And then you'll find another goal. So it's a circle that will take you nowhere. So life is not about achieving goals. Life is about being happy. And on that foundation, you can achieve whatever the hell you want. So that's what I recommend you to. That's how I recommend you to look at your life. And you have yoga, you have meditation for that. You can use love and empathy and compassion and gratitude and appreciation, and use me as well, because I've been there, I've done that, I know the way, and I can help you out, even with just some free advices if that's all that you need. So, have a great evening, guys. Love ya. Bye-bye. Stay safe. Ooh, where's the button? I can never find the button from this stick.